Long Beach, the ban on plastic bag use at larger stores expanded today to smaller stores. City leaders say strangers becoming friends. It happens on Facebook all the time. But for a Washington state man and woman, this time was a little different. Reporter Marnie Hughes has the story. The LAPD is asking for your help in finding a missing 81-year-old woman. Festa Nwakachwu. It was last seen Friday night at 7 p.m. Thanks, Rick. A Pennsylvania hospital says it will start screening job applicants for signs of nicotine starting in February. And if you smoke, you won't be. We'll get this story. A teacher in Maryland is accused of lying about having terminal cancer after $10,000 was raised for her care. Now police are investigating. Gigi Barnett has more. LeBron James found a special way to finally get a ring in the new year. The NBA star got engaged. Jim, thank you. At this hour, local authorities are now asking the public to assist in catching whoever is setting cars on fire in and around Los Angeles. KTLA's Dave Meekum is live in Hollywood with details now of surveillance tape showing a person of interest in this case. Dave.
We have 5 News.
Dave Meekum, thank you for that. We hope that they catch him soon. One man is in Long Beach. The ban on plastic bag use at larger stores expanded today to smaller stores. Incorporate diet and exercise and all. More news ahead. We're going to have a check of your weather forecast for the upcoming work week and for the Rose Parade tomorrow. Rick, say hello to the first baby born in LA County in the... We'll make them and break them. That seems to be the theme for many New Year's resolutions. But as Karen Kaifa tells us, your smartphone could be your resolution solution. Meaning behind the Donate Life float is Brian Stewart and Stephanie McMacken. It seems to me to be one of the most meaningful floats in the parade. Let's start with you, Stephanie, because your story sort of embodies what it is all about. You're a liver transplant recipient. Tell us your story from about 20 years ago.
It was actually even earlier than that. When I was about 20 years old, I just...
You look amazing. Do you feel amazing?
I feel...
How did your life change once you received the liver transplant? How did your quality of life change and your family life change?
Well, without my transplant.
And your donor, tell us about the young woman who you received a liver from.
Yeah, unfortunately,
to be a liver donor changed your life.
Oh, absolutely. Changed my life, that of my family, and everyone I know.
On the float, but there are going to be other people, donors, living donors, the families of donors who are no longer with us, as well as recipients. Tell us what, sort of the meaning of the float is.
Well, the meaning goes back to its original inspiration. It came from a lung...
To talk to you about, not everyone can be perhaps a living donor, but to make a decision to be a donor. How easy is it, and why should people do it?
Yeah, it's
I mean, it has absolutely, obviously changed your life. It saved your life. What would you say to somebody out there who's, never really thought about it before, being able to give the gift of life?
Well, there's really nothing more that each of us
We're just seeing the float tomorrow. I think everybody does. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. I know you have a lot of millions of donors signed up now. We'll hopefully get more after being inspired by the float. Thank you so much, and have fun tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too. We have much more news ahead. Steve Hartman is coming up with sports. And we have breaking news now. A deadly car crash in Santa Ana. It happened on the 2200 block of West. A massive manhunt is underway in Washington state after a United States Park Service ranger was shot and killed today in Mount Rainier National Park. They're getting married in general.
Yeah, true.
Sad. All right, well, LeBron James found a very special way to finally get a ring in the new year. The NBA superstar, well, thank you. The LAPD is asking for your help tonight in finding a missing 81-year-old woman. Festa Nwakachwu. We would like to introduce you to the cutest little tax deduction you have ever seen. The first baby born in 2012 right here in LA.